Hello, celibacy day 16. Nothing happened. I did not ejaculate. The celibacy goes on. It's great. Uh, I'm definitely very exhilarated that celibacy streak is still ongoing. But however, again, I'm still awaiting, anticipating that struggling moment. It has still yet to come. As I say, it's most probably, it will most probably happen beyond day 20. Mm, I feel like discussing very briefly about the idea of desire. Actually, I'm often astounded when people describe children or toddler as a white blank paper, plain paper. A lot of people use that metaphor to describe newborn babies. When you say a person is a blank paper, a newborn baby is a blank paper, you are implying that he or she knows absolutely nothing. It's as if like an empty computer hardware, and you need to program and write the new codes. Otherwise, there's nothing you could do with the computer. It will be a completely black, empty screen. The reason when you bought a new computer, when you start a computer, you could do something. You could move your mouse cursor. You could type a keyboard. It's because there is already operating system being installed. Likewise, I never think that any newborn babies, any newborn baby is actually a plain paper. In fact, almost every single new organism has some predilection. The predilection could be very limbic and very ancient, very rudimentary, like the predilection to eat, to desire, for survival. And the reason why we want to eat is because the moment you eat, you would get a dopamine, the hormone spike. You will get happiness, and that itself is already a pre-programmed software. So, so I think every single organisms every single organism is born with desire, and the very simplistic idea, the source code of organism is like this: you have a desire, right? You attain a desire, you get happiness. That's all. That is the most that is the crudest, most simplistic form of source code to describe organism, and particularly mammals and human beings like us. And and that was what I thought as well when I was a kid. I thought, oh, the biggest exhilaration, the biggest jubilance in your entire life is to achieve whatever you desire. You desire to play a video game, you go and play it, you get happiness. You desire for food, you go and eat it, you get happiness. Until I became an adult, and then I realized that, oh, actually I got it reversed. The naive, credulous version is that when you achieve your desire, when you attain something you desire, you get happiness. However, the more truthful version is desire is actually suffering, and happiness is the reverse. Happiness is not achieving desire, but the lack of desire. Well, that was a very profound moment for me, because when when I got to know that, and I reflected, that is very true. I found that most of the time when I achieve a desire, truth be told, yes, at that particular moment, at those particular moments, for those few minutes, um, those few minutes are extremely, inconceivably exhilarating, invigorating, euphoric. Those are true. However, those feelings tend to fade really, really quickly. And if you are to plot a graph, regarding y-axis maybe is the happiness, the exhilaration, and x-axis is the time duration as usual. All kinds of graphs, normally you have the x-axis as time. You would see a really, really sharp spire, like as if your entire happiness only exists for a few seconds, and then it quickly plummets like crazy, as quick as gravity, as a thing dropping due to gravity. And and that is not a real way to live. It's not a good way to live your life. If your entire life is keep looking for those uh, ephemeral dopamine, when you attain your desire, then your life would be very capricious. You're always subjected to the whim of your external environment. Not only that, you always suffer. Okay, true, you will always get the exhilaration if you attain the desire, but at the same time you also have to incessantly experiencing all the plummeting, all the plateau. That for me is so repugnant. And and after knowing that, again, if you know the true facets of a demon, it starts to lose power, and you have less fear and veneration towards it. Likewise, after knowing that, I start to really view that a lot of things I desire, I found that actually achieving them is not that happy. What is even happier is not desiring them in the first place. You never have any agony in the first place, or your agony is very mild, and that applies to so many things. Maybe it's my desire towards sugar, money, women, sex, video games, all those sort of things. So that's a very short tirade, very short tirade against this whole philosophical thing. That's all. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.